Hey everyone, welcome. I'm MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the rewards I managed to get from Iron Banner this time around, and then near the end of the video we're going to be going over my opinion on Iron Banner and the Crucible in general, and go over what I think needs changing to make this game a little bit more fun when it comes to the PvP side. So starting off with my rewards, when it comes to kinetic weapons, I managed to get the Steady Hand Cannon as well as the Forward Path Auto Rifle. Now the Forward Path Auto Rifle is actually a pretty decent auto rifle. I've been using it quite a bit and it actually does a lot of damage, though the only thing I think which is a negative for the Forward Path Auto Rifle is the range. Even though it says it's got fairly decent range, it just doesn't have enough range to match something like the Uriel's Gift. Now I would have liked to have got the pulse rifle from the Iron Banner, because I used the old pulse rifle in Iron Banner in Destiny 1 quite a lot, the No One's Mercy, and then I moved to the Clever Dragon, so I was kind of hoping I could get the new Iron Banner pulse, but unfortunately not this time, maybe next time when Iron Banner comes around. Now moving on, this is where I start to get a lot of duplicates. So in the energy weapon slot I managed to get the Hero's Burden, which is the brand new submachine gun, and I managed to get that 3 times, all 3 of them being void. I then also managed to get the Fool's Remedy, which is the sidearm, and again I got that twice. Now I haven't really used either of these 2 weapons yet, because obviously there are other better weapons to be using, but I will definitely give them a go. When it comes to heavy, I managed to get the Wizened Rebuke, the brand new fusion rifle, and I got that 3 times, and then I also managed to get the Day's Fury, which is the Iron Banner grenade launcher. Now with the heavies, I have managed to use the Wizened Rebuke, and it's actually a pretty decent fusion rifle. I like it a lot. The impact can actually be max if you put the right perks on this. In terms of the grenade launcher though, I haven't managed to use that, as I have never actually used a grenade launcher in Destiny 2 apart from the Fighting Lion, and that didn't end well. Moving on to armor though, this is the thing I really wanted the most. I managed to get the Iron Truage hood, the helmet, which out of the whole set was the thing I really wanted, and I got 2 of those. I then managed to get myself the Iron Truage gloves, and I got 2 of those as well. When it came to chest piece, I had no luck getting that this time, so maybe in the next Iron Banner I can get that. I then managed to get the Iron Truage legs a total of 3 times, and unfortunately again I didn't manage to get myself the Warlock Bond. So there you have it, those are the rewards I managed to get from Iron Banner this time around. I managed to get the main thing I wanted, which was the helmet, but I also did want the pulse and the chest piece, and unfortunately I didn't get lucky with RNG this time, so maybe next time I can get those 2 final items that I wanted, and maybe even the scout rifle and the Warlock Bond as well, because that would be nice to have. So those are my rewards from Iron Banner. Let's briefly talk about my opinions on Iron Banner and what maybe needs changing in the Crucible in general. So I will say this, I don't play quick play at all. I play competitive when Iron Banner is not up. So I'm only used to really countdown and survival. So I don't know if these things apply to the normal quick play playlist, but with Iron Banner, the thing I found the most annoying is being spawn killed. Most of the time I will spawn in on maybe like the Dead Cliffs or Javelin 4, one of those kind of small maps, and I'll maybe take a step forwards and I'm already being shot at by the other team. On most scenarios with the Dead Cliffs, I'll actually spawn near the A flag and already be shot at and die without even being able to move my character. So this is something that really needs to be fixed, and I thought they had already fixed this. In the patch notes a few weeks ago they addressed that they had fixed spawn killing on some of these maps, and obviously they haven't. I don't know again if this applies to normal quick play or if this is something that we're only experiencing in Iron Banner. Now the other thing that's annoying in Iron Banner and the Crucible in general is being a solo player and going into a game. Now I've heard a lot of people talk about this problem, and it's just no fun. When you're a solo player and you go into a game, you're most likely going to be paired up with other people who are solo. Maybe you'll get a clan of 3 or a clan of 2 with you. You're most likely going to be up against, however, a clan of 4, a team who is working together, and you're just going to get stomped on. Take this gameplay you're seeing for instance, I solo queued here and I got a team of randoms and then one of them left, so it's 3 of us versus 4 of them. Granted, we managed to hold our own for quite a bit. We managed to actually only lose by 2 points in the end, but it is really annoying going in as a solo queue player and just getting completely destroyed and knowing you're only going to be getting 2 tokens from this loss instead of the 5 you'd be getting for a win. Most of the time, if you know you're going to lose, you'll just see your team leave and go search again, because what's the point of playing a 10-minute match to get 2 tokens when you can just hop straight into another game and hopefully win that and get 5 tokens. So they need to somehow fix the rewards you're getting from this and add a solo queue playlist just in the Crucible in general. We saw that in Destiny 1 with the freelance playlists, so I don't see why they couldn't add that into Destiny 2. And then the final big complaint I have about the Crucible in general, and again in Iron Banner, is the lack of variety. If you're not maybe using 5 weapons, you're probably going to lose all engagements. That's like the Mida, the Uriel's Gift, the Origin Story, the Last Hope, the Anti-Ope D, as well as maybe the Iron Banner Pulse and Auto Rifle, a few of these select weapons that you really need to be using in order to actually stand a chance against anyone in the Crucible. It's a really big problem, and I really hope they address this soon, balance a few of the other weapons up, or bring these weapons down, change some stats on them or something, allow people to use a bigger variety of weapons, because at the moment you're just seeing these 5 weapons over and over again, and it just makes this game stale. Back in Destiny 1 when it originally launched, yes, there were a few select weapons that you'd kind of want to be using in order to stand a chance, but by year 2 and year 3, you could basically use whatever weapon you wanted, and as I mentioned, I used the old Iron Banner Pulse, the No One's Mercy, and I actually stood a chance. Whatever weapon I used, I was able to hold my own ground in the Crucible, and that just simply isn't the case here. Along with that, with the new time to kill, you're just seeing a lot of team shotting, and that's just across the Crucible in general, which is a really annoying thing, and that also doesn't help when you're solo queuing. So those are my main complaints with the Crucible at the moment. I will actually add some positives here. I do like the tokens you're getting from the end of games, however you're not getting enough. I prefer that to the old medallion system, though I would like to see maybe Iron Banner gear as endgame drops. And I do like having the 3 challenges to complete every day, having that goal to go for. Yes, you do complete them in maybe your first or second match, or maybe add a few more to actually complete, but having that goal to go back into Iron Banner every day and complete is something that's really awesome. Back in Destiny 1, I'd play Iron Banner for maybe 1 or 2 days, and then I probably wouldn't play until the end of the week, and then I'd try and get to rank 5. With this, it makes me want to log in every day and play a game of Iron Banner, which is actually great, and something that I think is really cool. Just as I mentioned, maybe add a few more challenges, make them a bit harder. They all seem pretty easy, which I guess is something that maybe they want to do, but for me personally, I'd like to see a little bit more of a challenge. Anyway though, those are my rewards for Iron Banner, and that is my opinion on the Iron Banner and the Crucible in general at the moment. Of course, there are also a lot of other little complaints and positives everywhere else, which I can do a video on if you'd like me to, but there are a lot of other YouTubers at the moment bringing up all these points and doing it a lot better than I could, so I'll just leave that to them. But let me know what you've managed to get from Iron Banner this time around. Did you manage to get the item you wanted, or is RNG not on your side and you didn't manage to get it this time around? And what do you think of Iron Banner and the Crucible in general? Do you like it? Are there things you want to see changed? Do you agree with my opinions? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below, because I love to read through your thoughts and opinions and create some sort of discussion. But as always though, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, or if it's helped you out in any way, feel free to give the like button a big old hug, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content and coverage, boop that bell to be notified when my future videos go live. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.